All right, Sean. So let's jump into it. Let's talk about pricing, right? One of the things that I wanted to cover is when you're thinking of getting a Git repository, there's quite a few available out there, and they all basically, and I'll put this in big air quotes,
Uh-huh.
basically do the same thing, but there's some nuances between them all. And I've used a couple. I'm sure you've used a couple, and I
Mhm.
figured we'd use this time to kind of talk about our opinions, some pros and some cons for each one. Take a look at what's available at the different pricing tiers that are publicly available, and then kind of just give you information to help you figure out which tool or which repository is right for you and your team.
Yeah. And a quick disclaimer before we jump into this. Um, I partner with all three major commercial Git repository vendors that we're going to be talking about: Atlassian, GitLab, and GitHub. And for the most part, I'm agnostic, and I definitely will point out what I think are the benefits of each one. But I won't drill down into what I
Right.
think might be the negatives. I'll let Alex be
But
the
but I think it's important to note, right? Because I've had to do this activity myself. I've been responsible for, hey, we need a Git repository system. Which one should we use?
Mhm.
And part of my job has been, what did they cost? Because that's a big factor, right? And so we'll look at the features and we're going to try to keep it objective to what's on the screen, right? And then tell you, hey, this one's going to give you this amount of stuff. This one's going to give you this other amount of stuff, right? So we're not, we'll give you our opinions as appropriate, but I'm going to try to keep it as objective as possible as well, because when you're doing your review, you're probably going to want to be objective as well.
Yeah, and what we might think is more important for sites that we've implemented things for may not be what's important to your organization.
Yeah, like back in the day, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, private and public repos was a big differentiating factor, right?
It
The
was, yeah.
free stuff was all public. The the
Is
paid stuff
15
was
years the
private.
new back in the day?
I think it is.
All right, we'll go with that then.
We'll go with that.